Welcome to the fifth episode of the series, and today we'll be introducing the kingdom Protista, a diverse group of eukaryotic organisms that include algae, protozoans, and slime molds, to name a few. Before we begin, let's see what eukaryotic organisms mean. Eukaryotic organisms are living things whose cells have a defined nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. These organisms include plants, animals, fungi, and protists. The eukaryotic cell is much larger and more complex than a prokaryotic cell, which is a cell without a defined nucleus. The nucleus is the center of the eukaryotic cell and contains the genetic material or DNA. Other membrane-bound organelles include mitochondria, which are responsible for energy production, and the endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus, which are involved in protein synthesis and modification. Eukaryotic organisms are found in virtually every habitat on Earth and play vital roles in ecosystems and human life. So, what exactly is Kingdom Protista? We'll explore what protists are, their diversity, and their unique characteristics, such as a nucleus and other organelles that perform specific functions within the cell. Kingdom Protista, also known as Protista, is a diverse group of eukaryotic organisms that do not fit into any of the other major kingdoms of life, namely Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, or Monera. Protists are unicellular, but some species can form colonies or multicellular structures. They are found in almost every habitat, from freshwater and marine environments to soil and even inside other organisms. One of the most distinguishing features of protists is their diversity, both in terms of their physical characteristics and their ecological roles. They are classified based on their mode of nutrition, which can be autotrophic, which means using photosynthesis, heterotrophic, meaning feeding on other organisms, or mixotrophic, meaning able to use both modes of nutrition. In the next episode, we shall talk about the first subdivision of the kingdom, dinoflagellates. Make sure to subscribe to never miss any episode. Moving on. Protists have played a significant role in shaping the evolution of life on Earth. They are believed to be the first eukaryotic organisms to appear, around 2 billion years ago, and their ability to photosynthesize has led to the production of oxygen, which transformed the planet's atmosphere and paved the way for the evolution of complex life forms. Despite their ecological and evolutionary significance, protists are often overlooked due to their small size and simple structure. Nevertheless, they continue to be a subject of active research, with scientists discovering new species and uncovering new aspects of their biology. Significance of protists. We'll discuss how protists are essential to understanding the evolution of life on Earth, and some of the specific roles they play in the natural world, such as producing a significant portion of the Earth's oxygen and serving as ancestors to multicellular organisms. Protists are a diverse group of eukaryotic microorganisms that include protozoa, algae, and slime molds. They play a significant role in the ecosystem and have unique features that make them essential to various biological processes. Firstly, they are the primary producers of oxygen in the atmosphere. Algae, a type of protist, produces about 70% of the oxygen on Earth through photosynthesis. Without these tiny organisms, life on Earth would not be possible. They are also essential to the food chain. Many aquatic organisms, such as krill, consume algae and other protists, which are then consumed by larger organisms. Without protists, the food chain would be severely impacted, and many aquatic animals would face extinction. Another significant aspect is their ability to break down organic matter. Many species of protists are decomposers and play a crucial role in the breakdown of dead plant and animal material. Without these decomposers, organic matter would accumulate, leading to an imbalance in the ecosystem. In addition to their ecological importance, they also have numerous practical applications. For example, some species of algae are used in the production of biofuels, while other types of protists are used in medical research to study the effects of drugs and diseases. Despite their significant contributions, they are often overlooked in the scientific community due to their small size and relatively simple structures. However, recent advancements in technology have allowed researchers to study protists more closely, revealing their critical role in the ecosystem.
Problematic protists.
We'll now explore how some protists can cause disease and other harmful effects, such as harmful algal blooms in aquatic environments. Problematic protists are those that can cause diseases or ecological imbalances. Some of them are
Plasmodium.
This protist causes malaria, a disease that kills hundreds of thousands of people every year. It is transmitted by the bite of infected mosquitoes. Trypanosoma. This causes sleeping sickness, a disease that affects humans and animals in sub-Saharan Africa. It is transmitted by the tsetse fly. Phaeosteria. This has been associated with fish kills and human health problems in the coastal waters of North Carolina and other states. The next episode is on dinoflagellates. Make sure to subscribe to never miss any episode. Alexandrium. This protist produces toxins that cause paralytic shellfish poisoning, a serious illness that can be fatal. Giardia. This protist causes giardiasis, a common intestinal infection that can cause diarrhea, cramps, and other symptoms. Toxoplasma. This protist can cause serious problems in pregnant women and people with weakened immune systems. It is transmitted by contact with infected cat feces or contaminated meat. Dinoflagellates. These are responsible for harmful algal blooms that can produce toxins that kill fish and other marine life, and can also cause human health problems.
The future of protist research.
Finally, we'll discuss ongoing research into protists and the significance of continued exploration and understanding of these fascinating organisms. One area of protist research that is gaining attention is their role in the cycling of nutrients. Many protists are involved in nutrient cycling, such as the conversion of nitrogen from unusable forms to a form that can be used by other organisms. Studying the interactions between protists and other organisms in nutrient cycling can lead to a better understanding of ecosystem dynamics. Another area of research is their potential as bioindicators of environmental health. Some protists are highly sensitive to changes in environmental conditions, such as pollution or climate change. Monitoring changes in protist populations can give early warning signs of environmental issues. They also have potential applications in biotechnology. For example, S-ohm protists are being studied for their ability to produce biofuels or other valuable compounds. Understanding the genetics and physiology of protists can lead to the development of new biotechnology tools and applications. In addition, advances in technology are making protist research more accessible. New techniques for genome sequencing and gene editing are allowing researchers to study them in greater detail. Furthermore, citizen science initiatives are allowing non-scientists to contribute to protist research through observation and data collection. As mentioned earlier, the classification of protists is still evolving, but currently, they are divided into several groups based on their morphology, genetics, and ecological characteristics. In subsequent episodes, we shall discuss them at length. For now, let us talk about them in brief. Let's start with the algae, one of the most well-known groups of protists. Algae are photosynthetic organisms that can be unicellular or multicellular. They are responsible for nearly half of the photosynthesis that occurs on Earth, making them crucial for the planet's oxygen and carbon cycles. Algae can be further classified into different subgroups based on their pigment type, cell structure, and habitat. The second group of protists is the protozoa, which are heterotrophic organisms that feed on bacteria, other protists, or organic matter. Protozoa can be further divided into four subgroups: amoebae, flagellates, ciliates, and sporozoans. They have unique structures such as cilia, flagella, or pseudopodia that help them move and capture their food. Some protozoa are parasites that cause diseases in humans and animals, such as malaria and sleeping sickness. The last group of protists is called the slime molds, which can be either unicellular or multicellular. They are unique in that they have characteristics of both fungi and animals. Slime molds feed on bacteria and decaying organic matter and can form complex multicellular structures. They are classified into two types: plasmodial slime molds and cellular slime molds. However, plasmodial slime molds exist as a single large cell with many nuclei and no cell walls. They can grow to several centimeters in size and are often brightly colored. Cellular slime molds, on the other hand, exist as individual cells that come together to form a multicellular organism when resources are scarce. In conclusion, protists are a diverse group of eukaryotic microorganisms that are often unicellular but can also be colonial or multicellular. They play crucial roles in the food chain ecosystems, and their unique features make them fascinating to study. The classification of protists is still evolving, but they are currently divided into several groups based on their characteristics, including algae, protozoa, and slime molds. Check our entire playlist here. Thank you for listening to this introductory episode on Kingdom Protista. Next episode is on dinoflagellates. Tune in for more episodes on the exciting world of biology.